Hey you guys, welcome back to another review of Love After Lockup. And so, what you want to say about? They ain't locked up no more. So, what you want to say? Dante.
Anyway, we'll get to it in the video.
Stay tuned.
We keep it on camera.
LY.
Welcome back, KOED fam. Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
and this is Kourtney Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and today we'll be reviewing Love After Lockup. Clank, clank.
They ain't locked up no more. So
some of them should be though. Clank, clank.
Mentally, they may be.
Yeah,
so,
clank,
if
clank.
this is your first time joining, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you turn on your notifications. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow on all social media sites, you guys. Comment down below. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah.
Comment, react, put the like, push the like button, the care button on. Well, do something. Do something. If not, I'm gonna send Queen after y'all, and y'all want no parts of Queen.
We don't need them. All right, so we start with a continuation from the last episode where Amber goes over to check on Puppy. Now I found out. I think some of you guys were saying in the comments that Puppy was her real name, but it seemed like she called her Michelle when she walked away.
Yeah,
that sounds more right, because I can
Who
understand what a grown woman being called Puppy.
Oh, so what? Let me get this right. So when she was born, it was some dogs in the delivery room, and mom said, "Ugh, she looks so cute. I'm just call her Puppy."
So she was going to check on her, but found out that Puppy knew they was coming, honey, because she had that face all fleeked up, honey, makeup done, lashes and everything. So a dude answered the door, and so she was like, "Puppy here?" So he went to get her, and so she was like, "What you doing here? Like, I didn't call for you. I'm doing good. Bye." So she's still in her feelings about.
Yeah, don't be popping up like that. But then again, you did have Queen in the car, so I guess you had the right to pop up.
I guess none of them got no car, because what's no car out there? So she was asking her about, I was just trying to check on you, see how you was doing, you know what I'm saying? Did you get a job? Or, I thought our agreements were, hey, when we get out of jail, that we were going to kind of, live our best life, get ourselves together and get a job or whatever. So she said she had one till Queen fired her. I said, did Queen throw up her middle finger? I wasn't too cool.
Yeah, I was paying the camera at Queen. Queen did, so what you do, Queen? We want to know.
No, we don't.
Hey, you're right. We don't. We really don't.
No, smoke.
Well, let me say something real quick. See, I think what I want to know is what job did she have for Queen? What kind of work Queen does? What do you do to work for Queen? What is it? A delivery service? It's like a DoorDash or?
I got my speculations. But
I do too.
I
really do.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I really do.
So, but anyway, so yeah, and
I think Queen is the,
And so Amber at that point, she pretty much, just walked away because the girl didn't want to have nothing to do with it. They didn't even give Puppy a confessional. She talked to the camera right here and she's like, I'm done with this. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to Shane and Lacy. So Shane and Lacy decided to go to the beach, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of yes." Nobody's around there, but come to find out, it looked like wasn't nobody around there because they filming in the wintertime or the fall or something. It was cool.
It looked cold,
but not what Lacy had on. She had her whole.
Yeah, but you can tell she was struggling. You can tell she was cold. It was so cold on that beach. I got cold in the room. I'm like, God, like you can just see and feel the air and the wind blowing. And we've been to a beach like that.
It seems like every time when we go around my birthday, it's always cold.
Yeah, you try to take pictures to look out. Oh, look at that! Y'all don't know we freezing now.
We gonna go back in. So, so her friends come. Stacy. Lacy. I'm sorry, we're gonna get the names right. Lacy friends come. And then her dad come. And so anyway, she was having a conversation because it seems like she very fussy with her husband, Shane. She real fussy with her husband, Shane. And she just said she's sexually frustrated. She think that he cheating. You know, every time he do something with the baby, she like, no, don't do that, don't do that, do that. And so anyway, her friends come, and so she was just expressing to them, you know, that, you know, she's just not in a good mood and everything. And so, you know, you're going to always have that one friend, well, is he cheating? Did you check his phone? And the other friend said, y'all talking, I'm finna go get it. So she went and got the phone and ran through it. They ran through it. Them the kind of friends you need.
No, you don't. No friends will get you hurt. They will smack, get you hurt, because all they did was gas her head up to do that. And to me, they don't have to deal with it. They can go home, you know what I'm saying? But she left to deal with all this stuff, you know. So don't listen to friends like they're going to gas you up and get yourself in the bind. Because one friend had the audacity to go get the phone. That's not her place. Yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I wish one of her friends would do my phone like that. Queen, I need your services right now.
So yeah, they went and got the phone, and she went through it and seen a girl's name or something, and so she said that, you know, that they were saying, well, is that a girl he talking to? He didn't say that he was training nobody, because it was like she appreciated some next time when we're gonna meet for training or something like that, whatever. So Lacy gets up and she goes to the restroom, which I thought she was calling the girl, but come to find out she called her ex. And he was like, oh, I told you not to be with him anyway. I think he said you left me for him or something like that. What you gonna say, baby?
You said it all. You said it all.
So let's move on to Deontay going on a blind date. Her name is LiQWYD. Hey, LiQWYD. So he said his friend Derek hooked him up. I'm gonna talk about Derek.
I can? Okay.
Don't play. Do not do that. Do not do that.
And
there you go.
And The Rock has entered the room. Anyway,
yeah, because you keep him.
Anyway, yeah, Dante's friend hooked him up.
Deontay. First of all, get his name right.
The pettiness over here. Deontay's friend hooked him up with a sister. A cute sister, a queen. And, you know, he was asking her questions. She asked him, why are you single? And he asked her why she was single. And she said something about she dealt some crazy guys, and that's why she's single. And when she asked him why he's single, well, he said, well, actually, you're not my, you're the first person I dealt that have a criminal record. And she looked at him all sideways, like, what you talking about with us? But, he was saying, well, I dated 2 women that was, incarcerated and whatnot. And she was saying in the question, he's fine, he's cute, but that conversation was kind of awkward, but I overlooked that because he's fine and cute. And so they started, kicking it off. But what gets me, you have this beautiful queen in front of you, and your mind is still stuck with this chick that hasn't called you or texted you in 4 months, that use you, abuse you. Now you got bill collectors coming looking for you because you gave all your money to her. Why do you need all that stress, bruh? That's why I said I'm not gonna watch next week. I'm not. Go ahead.
So if he would have read the notes, then he would have known.
Exactly. I don't need notes. I think that in here, in the brain.
So anyway, so also another thing is that he said she don't have a criminal record. Well, how do you know? Did you do a background check on
him? Yes, he probably did. That's what he'd be looking for. Well,
he didn't know who he was.
Let me see. And I'm gonna go look at the criminal database. Okay. Well, she didn't show up, so she could call. That's where he stays. He stays in the criminal database. So she didn't show up. So yeah, she probably didn't have a record.
So yeah, he said that he's still in love with Nicole, even though he got this beautiful woman in front of him.
That's all
and the woman, LiQWYD, she said, she kind of pretty much said, hey, so you feeling this day, you want to do another one? And she was like, I think she said, I'm normally not that forward, but she thought
actually, I don't think he was feeling that day, to be honest.
So he was like, wow. He was like, yeah. So he brought her some flowers. He surprised her and everything. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think she's beautiful, but
I don't think he's feeling her.
He just not,
I was waiting for him to say, well, you're not my type. You haven't been in jail, you ain't white. That's what I was waiting for him to say. But
so let's move on to Sarah and Shawn. So they go to a restaurant, and you know, she kept saying that she got something to tell him and everything. So they go to a restaurant and they get the pizza. You can make the pizza yourself. And so she let him know that she, you know, she was scared to tell him, but she said, I got a 6-year-old daughter. And so he was like, first of all, you didn't ever tell me that, you know, and I feel some type of way.
I don't see why he had the audacity to sit there and feel like he was shocked and disappointed. All the stuff he lied to her about, man.
Right. And yeah, and still hadn't told her he got kids. If he did, I don't think he told her how many. Because he said he can't remember if he told her how many. He
going to ask her, how many kids did I tell you how many kids did I have? She going to say, yeah, you said you had 2. Well, you got 6?
I think so. Something like 5 or 6. So, and she said that, you know, she didn't really think there was a real relationship. She didn't think that they would even take it this far because, you know, I think toward the latter parts of her getting out, he kind of ghosted her for a couple of months, and that's because he was dealing with the other girl. So she was like, you know, I still don't know what was up about that. So, you know, he said that, okay, so, you know, he was disappointed about that, you know, and it seemed like he wanted to get attitude. Then he in his confession was, well, you know, I really can't say too much or nothing. I ain't even tell her how, you know, how many kids I got or whatever.
How old I am, really? I think he told her that he was like 30 something, actually like 46.
Yeah.
Boy, he lied.
And then, so he was like, well, you know, can we pull over on the side of the road?
What's up with these guys, man? You know,
they too cheap to get a room.
Yeah, Dante was the same way. Now he want to put over in the cornfield somewhere.
So, because she was like, well, you know, we did talk about that in prison and stuff, but, you know, I don't know if I want to do that. She's like, I've never been with a guy sexually sober. So she was like, I don't know how that's going to pan out. So she was like, I'm not ready to do that. So on the car ride home, she was like, I'm really not ready to do that. You know, I really want to take my time. And then she said, plus I want to go home and see my family. So you want to talk about what she did?
Oh, she did a 180. She dogged this dude out. I want you to pull over this parking lot right here. And when I get out the car, get another car. Don't follow me. Don't get out the car.
Why did she say that?
Because I don't want you to go. No, it's not right for me to give you my mom's address. Because that's, you know, that's not, you know, which is understandable. This is a strange dude. You know, you don't want him to know your mom's address. Because
she didn't want him to meet her mom and right. her daughter.
Right. Yeah. Which I think that was a cop out anyway. Because she said, well, I'll need, you know, you can meet my daughter this time, meet my mom this time. Basically, that's what she's saying. But later on, but. No, that's besides the point. So he gets to the parking lot, let her out, and he was gonna get out and give her a hug. And what she say? No, you don't get out. Don't get out. I said, you can't get out, get the man a hug. What's up?
Because whoever picked you up should have known that this guy was picking you up from prison. Like, I don't understand.
She probably lied to that person that's in the other car and said, well, this guy gonna pick me up, he's my Uber or something, so he's gonna drop me off here so you come pick me up and take me wherever you want to go. Because she had to lie to both of them.
It's crazy because she said that, you know, and then she said, well, I didn't even know if I was gonna get him to pick me up. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have got him to pick you up because whoever picked you up from there could have picked you up from there.
I totally agree. And so, you know, I don't like Shawn, but the way she did Shawn was...
He deserved it.
Yeah, he did deserve it. You know?
He deserved every bit of it.
Nah, this man picked up, moved from Las Vegas to go all the way to Ohio to get ghosted.
Yep.
Get ghosted.
With his cell phone.
Now, me personally... If she was gonna clown like that on me, and I move to another state and come pick you up and take you to get some pizza, I want my phone back. Matter of fact, I want you to throw up the food I paid for, give me the food back, everything. Cause you're not gonna dog me out like that and ghost me and call and tell me when you get out the car. First, the car she was in, they were leaving, and somehow he was getting behind her to leave also. She gets out the car, go to his car, said, I told you not to follow me. There's a different way you can go out. You ain't got to go out this way. How you going to tell me to leave a parking lot? How you going to tell me which way to go to leave a parking lot? I'm driving this car, not you. You in the other car. So when she gets back in the car, well, before she get back in the car, she said, well, make sure you go the other way. Don't follow me. I love you. And gets in the car. And when they drive off, and when she drove off with the other person, they're going to tell the other person, psycho, call him Shawn psycho. I said, really?
Yeah, but he deserved all of that, honey.
Really?
The way he was acting, yeah, he deserved all of that.
Oh, man.
So let's move on to John and Christina.
Ooh, which
Christina.
One, Christina. Which one?
Them eyebrows.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Bonnie and broken knee.
So he asked to marry her, and regardless what it looked like on her face, she said yes.
Do she show any emotions?
In the confessions, she
does. She does, but right there, boy, it was like...
Them eyebrows be speaking a lot in them confessionals, honey. They say a lot.
What she said? Well, I'm mad. Hold on. Draw them on there. I'm happy. Hold on. Like that off, draw them on there. That's how she show her emotions.
Yep, they be doing some things in there. So, yeah, I could tell her mood by them eyebrows. So yeah, she said and she said that she want to have a nice wedding. She want to have a big wedding and yada yada. Will she get another ring? Blah 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 or whatever. So yeah, I'm just so over them, honey.
Who Bonnie and Clyde? Yeah, leave Bonnie and Clyde alone.
So Deontay is in the car, and that's when Eddie was talking about he got a phone call and he was like, bill collector. You know, you don't have to share their business with us.
I'm glad he did, so we can know how stupid you are because you put your priorities elsewhere instead of paying your bills.
Yep. So he said, and why I got a bill collector? Because of Nicole.
Right, man.
And then he gonna throw himself in there.
Yeah, well, he was honest about that. It was super self.
So he goes over to Nicole's house, her mama house, and basically, you know, her mom was like, "What you doing here?" So she was like, "She sleep," you know, and he's like, "Well, actually, I want to talk to you." And what he was saying.
Well, basically, he was telling them, I bought Nicole this. I love Nicole still, and you know, after all I did for her, we still didn't get intimate, whatnot. And the mom said, when you saying because you bought that stuff for her that she owe you sex? He said, no, I'm not saying that. But it seemed like her mom latched on to that, you know what I'm saying? But I can kind of see what Dante was saying, you know what I'm saying? He said, well, since, you know how she is, you know, maybe you can basically talk to her, see what's going on with her. And the mom basically kind of shut him out and shut him down, saying, you know, well, you're welcome. You overstayed your welcome, and I think you need to leave. Yeah.
And so she also said that Nicole don't owe you anything. You know, and I do agree. That was your choice to get her all that stuff. Nobody tell you to do that girl like that. That was your choice, so she don't owe you a nada. And so Nicole wakes up, and it seemed like she had C19 twice. I was like, twice? Girl, what you been doing?
She's living her best life.
Barely. So she's just trying to get over the sickness. And I said, in that confessional, she must got some kind of money because she got the new wig or the new hair.
You know, she looked like...
Pushed them boobs on up there.
She looked like the younger version of Madonna. When I saw her in that confession, I was like, gosh.
Why? Because Madonna used to wear that red lipstick?
Red lipstick and the eyeliner and eyelashes and you know, the shade and everything. I thought, okay, she trying to go for the Madonna look. Okay.
So Nicole and what's her name? Tiana.
Tia.
Is it Tia?
I think it's Tia.
Okay. So Tia comes over because Nicole was talking to her mama and telling that Deontay came over and everything. So she was like, what? So she was like, are you gonna tell Tia? And so she was like, well, I don't know, because she's jealous and stuff. So, she ended up, you know, telling Tia. Tia stays 5 hours from the girl.
That's a long way. Then again, when I was in the military, you drive 6.5 hours. So,
anyway, not about you. Nobody cares.
Yeah, y'all care. They care.
So anyway, she drives 5 hours to go and see her because I guess Nicole don't have no car, so you know
she don't have a job. She don't have money. That's why she eating milk and cereal, you know, at home, you know, because
she
don't have nothing. Well, Dante, she don't have nothing.
Deontay. So 4 months, you know, she hadn't talked. So now all of her little finance and everything drying up. So now, you know, she talking to Tia, and so she was like, well, I think you still love the dude. Like, if you say that you can have him and me too, then you would do it. Yeah. Like, you would do it. And so, yeah,
Now, like I said, Tia, you know, I see where she's coming from. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? It's either me or him. You know, you can't have both. And she can kind of tell that, what's her name? Madonna. Nicole is swaying both ways. Like right now, her money's drying up. Now she got to go get a job, you know, so how that's going to pan out. You working, you know what I'm saying? You know, you too good to work, you know.
She going to get a job at a tanning booth or something like that. So she go in there and try to get on some, you know, try some clothes on or whatever. But, like, and she said both of them don't have no job. So how Tia drive?
Oh, well, they're going to try to find, they're going to find the ATM named Deontay. That's what they're looking for next episode. And that's why I said, if I watch next episode, my blood pressure going to be high.
Man. So, all right, you guys. On that note, that's all we got. It's not much to cover. You know, our viewership is not that much on here anyway. So, you know, we do give y'all.
Oh, I think we need to do a Bonnie and Clyde photo shoot.
I'm going to ask smile just like her. My eyebrows going to look like that. Up and down.
I'm going to give me some long hair with a bad knee.
And put that little thing to you. So anyway, all right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to have a fabulous day. Enjoy your day, no matter what it looks like. Enjoy your day. And make sure that you subscribe to our other YouTube channel, which is just Coco and E-Dub. And if you go to our main page, you should see it. Or if you go in the description, you should see it in the description as well. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. What would you finish?
And so always remember, keep God first in your life.
Yeah. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. And that's all I got. Deuces.